I am Satyam Jaswal, civil engineering fourth year student, is to present a PowerPoint presentation on topic constructed wetland. In this, we discuss about what is constructing wetland, its component, its type, advantage, and which type of pollutant removed by it. Now next move to the what are constructed wetland. Wetland is a place where the land is covered by water and characteristic vegetation of aquatic plant and life. There are two type of wetland, natural and second one is artificial. In this presentation, focus on artificial wetland. Constructed wetland formed by us as artificially to improve the efficiency of treatment of wastewater by using of technique sedimentation, filtration, digestion, oxidation, reduction, and adsorption. Now, figure shows how wetland work. Contaminate water come in area of wetland and stay where breakdown of bacteria done, and groundwater also join this. Clean water from this saturated through peat and join the clean water stream outside. As component of constructed wetland. First component is water, which is a major component and substrate at which this system stay. Vegetation, animal, and microorganism which break down waste by microorganism. And major treatment process in wetland. That one is the first one adsorption, filtration, hydrolysis, biodegradation, bioaccumulation, photo remediation. Now let's discuss one by one. Adsorption, particle attached to surface and break down by microorganism. And in filtration, plant root act as a filter. Hydrolysis and biodegradation generally make by breakdown by microorganism. Photoremediation include the reaction in the presence of sunlight. This figure shows the component of constructed wetland. A basin in substrate used as a media of gravel over which vegetation grow. And there is arrangement of water in the wetland, that is inlet and outlet arrangement. For move wide also provide under drainage system for the outlet water to move out through the this basin. And now wetland function and values. Figure shows animal that are live on wetland. By treatment, it improve water quality parameter. First one. Second one, it behave like sponge to absorb the flood water during the flooding season. And in the presence of sunlight, nutrient cyclic occur. It is also very useful for the research area for researcher. And there is a place for construction and installation. Excavated the land with proper size and waterproofing is provided. Lay down the gravel after that under drainage pipe lay down to collect water and move out via outlet for which perforated drain are used. Now the type of constructed wetland. Constructed wetland are generally three types: surface flow wetland, subsurface flow wetland, hybrid wetland. And there is a two type of subsurface flow wetland. That one horizontal flow system and vertical flow system. Here the first of all discussed free water surface or surface flow is almost like the natural wetland where water exposed to atmosphere and channel lined with impermeable barrier and wastewater flow through inlet and clean water from outlet. Now next slide. Here the diagram shows subsurface wetland section diagram. Impermeable linear over which vegetation are planted. Through inlet, water come flow through the vegetation and after filtration process move through outlet in controlled manner. Now move to the subsurface wetland. Subsurface wetland water level below ground. Now in this figure shows the vertical movement of water. That's why it is called vertical subsurface wetland. There is a layer-wise gravel placed below vegetation to improve the filtration efficiency. Perforated pipe are also present. Next one, horizontal flow wetland, which is similar to the surface wetland that discussed earlier, but the difference is that it is below ground. Water enter horizontally, filtrate out, and move out in a controlled manner through outlet where we provide the arrangement water level control. Now, wetland treat water in the following ways, that is filtration and sedimentation, which is based on the particle size. Having large size settle earlier, the major portion of treatment is breakdown by microorganism of organic matter and adsorption of material on media, and there is a ion exchange at media and plant. Now here is the parameter that is reduced in the process of treatment by wetland. BOD5, total suspended solid, nitrogen, phosphorus, and coliform, which is a pathogenic indicator. Coliform is a basically pathogenic indicator. BOD5, oxygen required to break down the microorganism by the action of break down the organic matter by the action of microorganism. And total suspended solid include it removed the in 3 foot of the bed in the first couple of the day. Nitrogen removal in the form of ammonia and organic matter through nitrification and oxygen that require is consumed by the plant root. Now, advantage of subsurface wetland over free water surface wetland. As we know, subsurface is below the ground level, that it does not attract flies, mosquitoes as in case of surface wetland, which lead to spread of a disease in the area. And also area required is small in case of subsurface, but media cost is more. Although overall it is economical over the surface wetland. Here is the list which shows that contaminated removal and the removal mechanism which is used as a suspended solid in which sedimentation and filtration mechanism generally used for soluble organic in which aerobic microbial degradation and anaerobic, and for as phosphorus matrix and plant uptake, and similarly in case of nitrogen ammonification mechanism followed by microbial denitrification and taken up by the plant root matrix adsorption ammonia volatilization. And similarly for the pathogen in which it also sedimentation process involve filtration, natural dye-off, predation, UV radiation, and all other. Advantage of constructed wetland. It is less expensive to build and operate with less mechanical or no mechanical power. And in this case, no energy requirement. Maintenance is also less. The only maintenance is to maintain the water level and remove solid that adsorb. It provides the wildlife inhabitant. Move to the limitation of the constructed wetland. In this, wetland treatment may be economical relative to the other option, only where land is available and affordable, which is the most important, that it is affordable because it requires a large amount of land. Performance may be less consistent than in conventional treatment, which involve a large process chain. The biological components are sensitive to toxic chemicals such as ammonia and pesticide, and there is no consensus on the optimal design of wetland system, nor there is much information on their long-term performance. Now, as a reference, NPTEL notes, Wikipedia, and environmental engineering group used for making this PowerPoint presentation. And in the last, thank you.